Hey guys, it's Cheyenne with Positively Cheyenne. I wanted to come on here and discuss a little bit about the $14.2 billion plan that Biden administration is talking about giving to the Social Security Administration. The key area that they want to help in is customer service. Really. The $1.3 billion or 9.7% boost in funding would help kind of the backlog of the hearings from the pandemic and things of that nature. They want to cut down their 16-minute hold times to 12-minute hold times for customer service for the SSA. They're going to talk about giving money for a payroll for the workers and new hires. They honestly haven't hired anybody for the SSA, at least for my field office here in Orlando, for about 10 years from what I've heard. So I wanted to go a little bit over the plan and what they're talking about doing with the money. It does break it down in this article that I got from CNBC. So I just want to go over it a little bit. They are talking about among the areas it would address, including the wait times, the backlog, community outreach to vulnerable populations, and technology upgrades. This is a quote from Andrew Saul, who is the commissioner of the SSA. He said, "The president's budget will allow us to begin recovering from the coronavirus pandemic disruptions, building on the lessons we learned to become a stronger and more responsive agency." We'll see. They talk about the money would reduce, like I said, in backlogs, bringing the annual average processing time for a decision down to 270 days in the fiscal year of 2022 from 386 days in the fiscal year 2020, according to the administration estimates. They are talking about how it would help increase the number of initial disability claims completed by 720,000 to 2,757,000 in fiscal year 2022 from the 2,037,000 in the fiscal year 2020. Again, they discussed the wait times and more customer service, things of that nature. They don't talk about an increase in funding for Social Security disability beneficiaries. I know that was something that Biden had talked about in his campaign. If you head over to the SSA Disability Benefits Videos attorney, Walter Knight, it's a mouthful. So I always want to make sure I get it right. He actually goes over a lot of what Biden said in his campaign and kind of the updates since then, you know, since he said that in his campaign to now. If you want to head over, I will link his channel in the bio. He's a sister channel here. I just wanted to go over the funding because I'm a little disappointed how they are mainly just trying to give to customer service, and I understand that it's a system, it needs to work properly and we need to work more efficiently and things of that nature, but I'm just a little bit disappointed, and I want to hear what we're doing for the people. You know, I understand that customer service and all of that is related to you guys, and you know, trying to have a system that works more efficiently and getting things turned around in a more sound manner due to the pandemic. I know that there's a backlog. I know that we used to have, by the way, I used to be a court reporter for the SSA. So I know that we had, you know, national hearing centers who kind of were the overflow judges for these local field offices when, you know, we were behind in hearings and things of that nature. They're pretty much all video hearings on the, you know, the federal level. So this, where the $14.2 billion would go, it says more than $5 billion of the proposed $14.2 billion budget would go to payroll costs for frontline employees who work at the field offices, the processing centers, and things of that nature. Womp. Like they don't get paid enough, okay? Additionally, more than $2.7 billion would be earmarked for disability determinations, including existing staff, new hires, other expenses at state disability determination centers. The administration plans to maintain the 10% increase in staff, or 1,300 additional employees, that it took on in the 2021 fiscal year. I was there. We hire. Who? I feel like we lost people. So who did we hire in 2021? Because Mr. Andrew saw we haven't been open. I know that we've been remotely open, but there's such a backlog on cases and people are so behind and being kind of brushed aside. And I feel like we're the only people or the only industry who isn't like reopened. And this is my personal opinion, okay? This has nothing to do with Walter's channel or this article. But I know that a lot of these judges are denying claims based on the telephonic hearings. They can't see these claimants. They can't see them and see their pain and see their story and see their struggle and know that these people are genuine. And I'm so frustrated because I've also been out of work. You know, I've been laid off since March of 2020 because I'm an independent contractor for the government and we're not allowed to work remotely, due to, firewall security things and things of that nature. But we had the capabilities of this industry to be the first people vaccinated or given the vaccine. And I understand that a lot of people aren't for it and the other half are. Great. I don't care what your opinion is on that. That's not what this is about. But at the same time, judges and lawyers are essential workers. They had dibs on the vaccines first. Our disabled community, they've had obviously the option to have the vaccines first as well because they were our immunocompromised community as to who we were putting at the front lines to get this. So I understand the safety of it and we want to protect, these claimants and things of that nature. But I just feel like, for a system that turned it around in 2 weeks to be a remote thing, somehow in 18 months, we can't get it together and figure out something else when practically the whole damn world's reopened. Okay, I'm gonna step down and go back to this article. But more than $2.1 billion would fund the modernization of the administration's IT infrastructure. Another $1.7 billion would pay for the expansion of the anti-fraud disability investigations program, as well as the completion of program integrity reviews. More than $1.1 billion is slated for payroll costs for employees in the hearings divisions. So all I'm hearing is money for the workers, the government workers, to make the system work better. We'll see. In addition, $96 million would be dedicated to additional outreach for supplemental security income or SSI benefits. The goal would be to contact vulnerable people who are eligible for benefits, such as adults and children with disabilities and the homeless. That was the only thing that I heard that would be somewhat giving back to the people at the very end of this article. Okay. There was one part that I did want to reference that I read in here somewhere. But as I try to find it, guys, I really want you to go to Walter Knott's channel. It is the SSA Disability Benefits Videos Attorney. He has done more video tutorials on disability law than any other attorney out there in the whole U.S., okay? The whole U.S. He started off as like podcast videos, and then he went to more visual videos, and now we're doing lives, and we're really kind of reaching a bigger population to help people. We love our community. It's wonderful. We love the people. It really makes us happy to give back, and compassion is what drives this country. And if it hasn't, well, Walter would say money drives this world, and it does, clearly. I mean, I know it does, but I feel like if we had more compassion, we would be in a much different scenario than we are now. A much better country than we are now. I'm a little disappointed with how things have been going on in the last couple of years. It's really sad. The proposed increase comes as Social Security Administration expects to pay more than $1.2 trillion in both Social Security and supplemental security income benefits to more than 74 million beneficiaries in 2022. I really do want to see things turn around for this system. It is such a broken system. If you listen to Walter's videos, you know, he says that a lot, you know, and how we need to fix this system and how we can make it better. If you tune into his channel, he's going to start telling you guys how to write a bill and how to really put your best foot forward and try to get the help that you need and learn how to bob and weave through this crazy system of ours and try to be heard. You know, I know that, like, as far as stimulus goes, they have 2.2 million signatures for another stimulus to go out, a fourth stimulus. Walter is putting out a lot of videos on that, and you guys should tune in. He's going to give you the updates as they come for the fourth stimulus, and he's incredibly intelligent, and to get into his mind and see where it goes is a fun adventure. So you guys are in for a treat. But I just wanted to bring to you guys kind of what the Biden administration is talking about for the $14 billion that he wants to propose for Social Security Administration. So we'll see what it does for the system, and a lot of it, I'm having a hard time believing that it's going to turn this whole system around. But all you can do is have faith, right? Have faith, try to be positive, and hope that things take a turn. And ultimately, you know, it's up to Congress to approve the funding Biden has requested. But the fact that there should be a lot of support for that on the Hill due to a Democratic majority, right? So we can only hope. We just want everything to move forward in a progressive nature, and that's all that we can hope for. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that this brought a little bit of insight as to, you know, what's to come for the Social Security Administration as a whole. I worked in the disability field, so this is kind of near and dear to my heart. I know it's kind of, I told you guys when I did my welcome video, I don't want to be one-dimensional. I'm going to talk about what's on my brain, what's on my heart, and what's in my soul that matters, which is, like I said, it's about love, it's about positivity, and it's about bringing truth, being genuine, and helping people. That's what this channel is about, and that's what Walter's channel is about. This man devotes so much time to his community for disability benefits and trying to help people put their best foot forward and get the help that they need. And that's the community that I want to be a part of. And that's the people that I want to surround myself with. Compassion wins, love wins, and I just hope that we're able to make you guys smile, bring you some relief, and tune in to this channel for uplifting thoughts, uplifting words. Take a break, de-stress, take some time away. We are always going our community's corner. We are in your corner. I said in my last video, and I'm going to say it again, and if certain people are watching, it doesn't really bother me anymore at this point. I don't want to be on the government side of help anymore. I want to help the people. I want to help you guys. And that's where my heart is. That's where my heart has always been. And it's not fair to say, like, a lot of these judges, their heart is in the right place too. There are some really great judges, guys. They're not all with shitty, you know, denial rates and things of, like, you know, their approval ratings aren't as, you know, as low and things of that nature. They really do care and they really are good at their job. But I find myself when I'm in these hearings, when I'm in the lobby and I meet with you guys firsthand, I am on your side. I want to help you guys, and I find myself trying to figure out ways to comfort you. We can't put ourselves in your shoes. We can't always understand what you're going through. We try, and we've heard enough stories, we've heard enough things, and we've seen enough people, and we've witnessed enough pain to try to know the way to go to get you guys the help that you need. And that's all that we could ask for. So thank you guys so much again. We love this community. We appreciate your support, and it's what keeps us going, and it's what keeps us fighting for you guys. So thank you so much again. Go tune in to Walter's update. I think he's coming out with one tonight or tomorrow. So you guys pay attention. Listen. He brings the truth. Genuine, honest truth. Don't click on anybody else's videos for the clickbait and the half-truths. You want truth? Stick with us. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy your weekend. It's still, what time is it? It's 12:07 a.m. on a Monday. No Manic Mondays. No helmets today, guys. This is the start of a new week. Let's make it great. Go out there, smile, love people, spread love, spread compassion, and let's turn this world around. One smile at a time. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.